Alright, hello people and welcome to a fun video where I will talk about what's left of my 1 to 100 scale cardboard Titanic. Yes, 6 days ago now, the bow of this ship sunk and I saved the stern by cutting it off. I actually checked out the bow section today, just visually from above. You can kind of see it, and it's already like overgrown with greenish stuff, so cannot even see the black of the hull anymore. But yeah, we of course have some damage, as one might expect from a sinking. Of course, we have some stays that are ripped out, but that's logical. Can actually look down a deck. That's fun. Yeah, you can kind of see cross section of the ship. This thing is here to stabilize the hull. This is still kind of sagging and it'll just buckle. So I'll leave that here. And yes. So of course have the Marconi antenna still here. That's great. And yeah. Basically, the ship itself, or the stern, is still in good condition. I'll have to fix some stuff up, like the mast, for example. You can see the awning rafter down here. It's just completely snapped, and that is because while the stern was rising, the ship kind of got bent down, like compressed, and the mast actually kind of like got pulled back by the Marconi antenna, and this just got broken. The mast actually just kind of snapped back at one point when the line going from here to here basically ripped. So yeah, we still have some of the lifeboats here. They were removed from the ship in chronological order. I forgot one. Just kind of stayed here during the sinking, but I don't really care. We have some minor railing damage, and the central prop has come off, and I've not replaced it with a 3-bladed one, and that has a very special reason, which I'll explain at some point. Yeah. So, what will happen to this? I have engineered a very special plan. So I will modify it and kind of reconstruct a few parts for modification number 1. So I'll have to rebuild this part of the bow. Just kind of zoom in here. You can see I'll add this part of the hull here, basically, and part of the deck house here. I'll not add the funnel again because it will have collapsed technically already. Or I may build something that'll just float there like a collapsed funnel. I don't know. Compass tower and some of the ventilation machinery here. Basically just the raised roof from the lounge, everything like that, and the first bit of the enclosed promenade down to here. And I will also add kind of a metal, or not metal, I don't know, wooden stick, something to tilt the stern for some extra angles. Then modification number 2 will basically be the break up part of the video, which is gonna be very fun to make. I'll have to kind of modify it that this completely breaks off, and the forward tower with the third funnel kind of breaks off here. I'll do that with radio controlled commands, and yes, this will then just kind of fall off and the stern will fall back kind of level. This is still modification number 2. Here, this has all been removed, and then the stern's just gonna stand up vertically, and that is gonna be its own modification because it will have need some weights in here. So yeah, that's just gonna slip below the surface. So yeah, there is still quite a long way to go. But yeah, the first things I'll need to do now is fix stuff like the propeller blade and other things up. I've actually recovered a few things. Here, this is the number 2 cargo hatch with the black rim kind of still here because they got torn off together. This thing, if this want to focus, this is actually a piece of the shear line. No idea how it got here, but this is kind of like with the real Titanic wreck. Stuff just kind of gets somewhere without kind of a real explanation, like heaters landing in the forward well deck. That's like the perfect analogy. Here, this is the roof of the bridge. This is the underside, and this is like the top side, which you would normally see. This was like kind of this rim. This all just kind of got torn off, and yeah, it just kind of floated off the bridge as kind of disintegrated by itself. So yeah, the blue ensign kind of fell off. The 2 collapsibles floated out, and a pair of davits kind of broke off their frame. So yeah. So the next thing is I will do now is I'll fix the damage. Like, I'll add the blue ensign back to here. Then this note to sign, it actually fell off before the sinking. You can even kind of see it in some shots. It's kind of still, that is kind of lying here on the deck. That's funny. Yeah, I'll glue the prop back on, and generally just fix some stuff. The mast really just broke off. It's wiggly as all hell, but yes. And then I will just kind of replace those prints here. I'll just take all of that off. Probably replace this part here also as well. And I'll also replace the shear line along here. And yeah, that's gonna be great. Then of course extend this to about like the 5th window of the enclosed promenade. And I'll add this part of the boat deck again. I actually have this shape during the construction of the actual main model. This right here, I made this, I cut this out, and then I realized, oh crap, I just cut it out the wrong way, and it's the white side is on top, which of course shouldn't happen. So I just kind of and I couldn't just use that side, so I had to kind of draw a line around this. So I'll do exactly the same. I'll take this and reuse this shape. It's lucky I still have this, because this would have been annoying to create. So yeah, this is about it for this video. I don't even know how to really call it. So yes, I might actually try to show you a cross section of the ship now. It's been here for a few days. I think it it's still buckling down. I don't care. What the okay. So, you can see down A deck here and here. All the stuff in here. This is not even, it didn't even get wet actually. What the hell? And you can see, of course, this doesn't want to focus inside the hull. The bulkheads, they were really low. This thing is actually wet. Here, water, yeah, this is wet. Inside here, water actually got into this compartment, but not any further. This bulkhead actually held this one back here, and my fingers are wet now. And yeah, the entire anti-buoyancy tank basically just kind of collapsed, gave in. This is all broken. All of this hot glue. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to really give this a kind of a structural overhaul. So yes, I wish you guys a pleasant day, and luckily the sinking went really well. Goodbye, guys.